Okay. Well, great. I think we might as well get started. Want to first just thank everybody for coming on tonight and welcome you. This is the first time we've ever done this. You know, I have Emma's mom on here, Christy, and her mom, Susie, who traveled out to the national tournament in Oregon with us in 1993. And I didn't even have a computer at work back then. So having a Zoom tonight is certainly, you know, a different way to do things, but hopefully we can at least honor our seniors where we couldn't do things in a normal way. So I thought what we would do is I'm going to say a few things about the girls. I'm not going to elaborate too much because I think some of their teammates will have a lot of the same things to say about the girls. And then we have a short little video that we'd like to show you. It has some pictures and a couple of clips. And thanks to Coach Lori, we were able to get that done, or she was able to get the finishing touches on that. And then I'll have some of the girls who've played with Emma and Amanda sort of pipe in about what it's been like playing with them. And we can then have the girls talk about what their plans are. And anybody that will want to chime in, we can do that. So I guess I'll start off talking about Emma. And back about 4 years ago or so, maybe longer, when we started thinking about Emma coming to Husson, I talked to her mom, Christy, who I obviously knew well, where she played at Husson. And she told me, she said, "You are going to love Emma." She said, "You know, Emma is neat and she's clean. She likes her dorm room very clean. When your people are rooming with her, she's going to want a clean room. She's organized. She's a very good student, that she takes her academics seriously, and that she's just sweet and very coachable." And I can tell you that Emma has just been a doll. She's just really sweet, really kind, very caring. She is the person that tries to make everybody feel comfortable, everyone around her comfortable. I don't think she's comfortable if she knows others are not feeling in their comfort zone. And so she will just do whatever she can to try to make everything okay. And when Emma came to Husson, we had just graduated some very good guards. And so as a freshman, she had to step into the role of starting point guard. And, you know, that's a tough adjustment, going from Millinocket, Maine in high school, you know, right into Husson, a team coming off an NCAA, you know, tournament and starting at the point guard. And she really filled that role very well and has improved every year. You know, she used to fade away with her shot when she would drive to the hoop. And in fact, Randy and I were talking last night how she goes up with a beautiful floater right to the basket, no fading away anymore. And Emma's very unselfish. She likes to, you know, not be in the spotlight. She doesn't need to be that big scorer, but I'll tell you, we have had some games where she nailed those shots when we needed them and came up big. So she's just been a really impact player for us, an important part of our program. And she's led us to 3 NAC championships, and possibly could have been 4 this year had it been a normal year. So you know, Emma, you've just been terrific, and we thank you for everything that you've done for our program. Oh, and also she has a nickname that we gave her, and Steve especially came up with this one, and we call her Spider Monkey, because on defense, she just has those feet going. She's just all over the place. She's really tough to take off the floor because of her quickness and the way that she can get over screens and play defense. And so I would say that that's been Emma's specialty. So nice nickname, right, Emma? We'll be talking about that forever to all of the incoming players, but you're great at it. So I'm going to move on and I'm going to talk about Amanda. And Amanda's a special young lady. She came to Husson 4 years ago. She wrote me a letter late in August saying, you know, in high school, she had had some injuries. Senior year probably didn't get as much time as she wanted because she had come off an injury. But she really wanted to come out for the Husson team. And she wrote this long letter. And I was so impressed with her letter that I said, come see me when you get on campus. So she did. She came into my office and we sat and chatted for quite a while. And I was even more impressed with Amanda. Amanda's 60% deaf in both ears. And, you know, that's an obstacle that anybody would have to overcome. And, you know, you don't even know it when she's out there on the floor. She just, you know, it's amazing that she does the things that she can do. But what I want to say about Amanda is, you know, her playing time hasn't been as much as other players on the team. But we've always told Amanda that we would have a spot for her on the Husson team because she is the best teammate. Amanda will do anything that you ask of her. She's always the one getting the ball cart, cleaning the balls, picking up stuff, whether it's at practice or it's at a game or it's at the hotel. Okay, this is what this girl is like. Her goal when we talked at the beginning of this year was to work hard in practice to the point where she would be making her teammates have to work harder and get better. She just wanted to go out there and practice and do whatever she could so that she could make her teammates better. And she has earned so much respect from her teammates. And I got to tell you, when I go out and I speak to young kids, a big talk now is about being a great teammate and what is a great teammate. And I tell Amanda D'Amico's story every time I have to go speak. And so Amanda, you've, you know, given me some really good topics of speeches to talk about when I go out. And, you know, your name is going to be repeated over and over. The banners that are hanging up in our gym, you know, with the NAC championships will never go away. And you guys are part of that. And you've been a really special part of our program. So I want to thank you as well for all you've done for us. So that's my speech on the two girls. And I'm going to share my screen with Lori. And if you could all just bear with us for a second. We had some complications trying to put this little video together. And, but Lori is kind of a computer whiz, among many other things. Are you seeing it, Lori?
Hold on. Yeah.
So she really kind of got this to go, and hopefully we can get it going.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Tell me what you want to be when you grow up.
I want to be a basketball player. I want to be a model. I want to be a singer. I want to be a singer. I want to be a singer. She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy. Lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire. Filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground, and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds, and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. like a girl, but she's a flame. So bright she can burn your eyes. Better look the other way. You can try, but you'll never forget her name. She's on top of the world. Hottest of the hottest girls say, oh, we got our feet on the ground and we're burning it down. Oh, got our head in the clouds and we're not coming down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Everybody stares as she goes by. They can see the flame that's in her eyes. Watch her as she's lighting up the night. Nobody knows that she's a lonely girl. I'll be the last one standing. Two hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'ma own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You're gonna dominate. You can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this. Yeah, I was born to win.
She'll pass it over to Overman across half court. Back over to Emma Alley. Emma Alley just going to try three from right there and nothing but net.
Up across half court. It's Peach with it. Ireland has her defender fronted. They'll kick to the corner instead. Cycles up top. D'Amico lets it fly and banks it in. Assignment for you. Okay. Stewart pulls the mid-range jumper. And the putback is
There's a good putback.
There.
Here come the Eagles again. Over to the far corner to Alley. Alley going to try to respond, and she does. 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Here's D'Amico's going to try three, nothing but net from the
Two fouls.
three.
She had three, okay. So she's also not necessarily in the clear, of course, late in the fourth. That might not be a big deal. And finishing through the contact.
Thank you, Lori, for all those hours trying to get that together. We have a couple of players that graduated last year that are on that wanted to mention something about Emma and Amanda. So Nicole, Nicole, you're here, right?
Yes, I am.
Nicole, would you just like to tell everybody what you're doing at this time and then maybe say a couple words?
Sure. Hi. I'm just currently working at McLean Hospital, which is a psychiatric hospital near Boston. I'm a mental health specialist right now, so I'm doing a lot of fun stuff there. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say congrats to Em and Amanda. I'm so thankful I got to play with you guys. You guys were a huge impact on me, and I'm just a better person for playing with both of you. So thank you and love you both.
Thanks, Nicole. How about you, Meg?
Well, geez.
Meg, tell everybody what you're doing right now.
I'm working a friggin' ton. That's what I'm doing right now.
And planning on
Um,
coming back.
Yeah, no. So I took the semester off so that I could come back next year without spending a ton of money on credits I didn't need. If I had gone full time right now to school, I wouldn't have very many credits left over to use next year, and I'd have to spend more money. So we thought it out, and it was either going to be this season or next season, and we decided on this season. I mean, on next season. But when it comes to Emma and Amanda, what I'll say about Amanda is she made me mad this year because out of everybody on our team, she probably has the most leadership qualities as far as like putting the team first and like going the extra mile on like all the aspects, like not just like practices or games, but like coach was saying, like grabbing the ball rack. Like she's never gonna forget something that we need. And she didn't frigging try to be a captain. And I was mad at her. We had like a little bit of a fight because I think that she definitely should have done that. And I think there are different roles on teams and she would have been great at that job. And I think she underestimated her role on the team by not applying to do it because I think she's very fitting for the job. It was really, really, really great playing for 3 years with her. And the hardest part about not playing this year was not getting to play with them again. I think that was ultimately the worst part, just because it's a weird way to end it. And then with Emma, I freaking hated Emma coming into this whole thing, as she knows. And I didn't think we were going to get along. Like, I didn't plan on getting along with Emma. And then I remember she was in Bell and I was in Hart. And I think we were like walking to dinner once at the same time. And she stopped me and just like asked if we had any class together and was all excited. And I'm like, who is this? Because she like had the biggest death stare, like resting bee face ever. Our entire 4 years, and like her and her sister would walk around like a cult and they just have this straight face like they couldn't stand anybody. And I'm like, there's no chance me and her ever get along. And she just acted so nice the second she saw me and like so bubbly and goofy, and it just didn't stop for 3 years. And it's crazy that we could go through the 4 years of like battling like crazy and then 3 years of awesome, but I'm very, very grateful that we got to do that.
Thanks, Meg. Is Kenzie on? Kenzie Worcester, I see Larry here.
Hi.
Hey, Kenz, I want to thank you for the music that you provided and gave to Lori. So we'll give you the assist for that one.
All right. Yeah, so I just wanted to say congrats to Emma and Amanda. You guys have both come a long way since you first started. I remember getting a text from Emma probably the first day of pickup saying, which door do I go in? Like it really matters. But just to see her going from there to now really taking charge on the court and leading the team as a point guard, it's just really cool to see the growth and progress and confidence that has grown in her. Congrats on all of that, Em. I can't wait for you to be a teacher. I think that's a perfect job for you, for the little kids. You have so much passion and excitement. And Amanda, just kind of reiterating everything that everyone else has said. I can't say it enough. You really are the true epitome of what a teammate should be. I remember any day that I wanted to stay after practice and shoot, or maybe I showed up a little bit early and she was in the locker room, she was always like, hey, Kenz, you need a rebounder? And literally every time she would rebound for me, or maybe stay a little bit later after games if I was frustrated, and she would always be the one offering to rebound for me. So she really is the best teammate I could have ever asked for as well. So congrats to both of you. I'm sorry your senior day isn't exactly what it usually is, but I'm super glad I still get to celebrate it with you guys.
Kenzie, could you tell us what you're doing now?
Oh, right now I'm still in school. I'm at a clinical right now at UB in Bangor. This coming week is my last week, and then I finish up with classes. They're kind of like review prep classes for boards, and I'll be done in May.
And then what?
I'll be going back up to the county and hopefully getting a job there and hopefully coaching as well.
And give them the big news, Kenz.
gosh, I got engaged.
Right.
Thank you.
Getting married in July, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, would, Christy, would you or your mom want to say anything?
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I'm just so proud of Emma. Like I said 4 years ago, Coach, she is just a fabulous girl. She is so kind and generous, and we all just love her to death. And for her to be graduating in a field that she loves is just amazing. I feel she's going to be an awesome teacher. I think she's going to help a lot of students. And I think she might have a career in coaching as well. We're hoping that she stays close. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're very, very proud of Emma.
Thanks. She's all smiles. They're all smiles.
Yeah.
I see the D'Amicos sitting there. Do one of you or more want to speak up?
I would like to say something, if I might, to Emma.
Yes, that would be
Hi,
great.
honey.
Hi, Nana.
Hi, honey. Hi, Catherine. We are so proud of you. You have done an amazing job. You will be a great teacher. And I won't say too much more because there's so many other people that want to that have something to say. But I have one thing to say to you, honey. Emma, you're the man. You always have been such a wonderful girl. We love you very much, honey. I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks, Pam.
you're welcome.
Hi, this is Deb. I'm Amanda's mom, and she struggled a lot with the decision to play basketball in college. It was hard for her coming out of a real rough senior year, and she sat down, and I think it was a week before school. She said, "You know what? I think I want to try." And I'm like, "Well, then all you can do is ask. The worst they can tell you is no, and then worse off than you are right now." And the coach has been, you guys have been great. It's been a great experience for us to watch her and the friendships that she's made, and just everything, that the support she's gotten from folks. And she is deaf. She is. And nobody, you never know that anybody would even think twice about it. Just everybody is just so great. And some folks are like, "Oh, she doesn't play too much," and we're like, that's not why she's there. She's there for the game, for the love, for the teamwork, to give what she can give, and do what she's asked to do when she's asked to do it. And so it's been awesome. So thank you for that. And Moo is her nickname. She's had that for as long as you can remember. So you may hear folks refer to her, so Moo, we love you. And we could not possibly be more proud.
How about if I have Amanda and Emma just tell all of you kind of what their plan is, and then we can open it up if anybody else would like to say anything. I think probably I better pick you first, Emma, because Amanda's a little choked up here. Maybe just tell everybody what your plan is.
So after I graduate, hold on, my mom is sitting like right next to me. Mom, turn it down. Okay, so after I graduate, I have been given the opportunity to long-term sub at a school in East Millinocket until the middle of June. And then I plan to move home and look for a job in this area. And yeah.
And we have talked about you coaching. We need those.
Yes.
Good
Awesome.
role models, and Emma has worked camps, and she is fantastic with the kids at camp, and she loves to dance. So when you throw dance music on at camps, we've had the whole gym dancing, and they love it. So, Amanda, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Mom.
All right.
So I technically have one more year of schooling left. So I'll be at Husson for one more year. And then I think I want to work for the DHHS Child Protective Services somewhere in Maine or do counseling and mental health assistance for juveniles.
And Amanda had a 4.0 last semester. Very high GPA. And Emma, you're right up there at like a 3.8 or 9, or I mean, they're both just fantastic students. Can I open it up to anybody else would like to say anything or ask any questions? We did have a couple questions for people that signed up. I guess I just said we'd open this up, but how about if I ask these questions that came in? And I want to thank Keith. I don't know if you guys can all see Keith on here, but he works in our advancement and he kind of helped put this together in terms of putting this announcement out on social media, having people sign up, and he's been terrific to work for. And so these questions came in to him and he has forwarded them on to me. So thank you, Keith.
You're very welcome, Kissy. Happy to help. Congratulations, ladies.
So one of the questions is, I'll let either of you jump out and answer it, but what has been one of your fondest memories of Husson women's basketball?
You want me to go first?
Sure.
We were in Vermont, I believe, and the fire alarm went off. And I was sleeping with all my hearing aids in. And like I was rooming with Ness, and Ness woke me up and she was like, yo, the fire alarm's going off. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the toilet flushing. And I was like, no, it's definitely the toilet flushing. And then all of a sudden I was like, that's the fire alarm. And I started moving without telling Ness that I was getting out of the room.
Yes,
great.
I would like to thank you for saving Amanda's life. I believe at one time I did say to you, I know you're rooming with her. If the fire alarm goes off, can you just kick her in the head and get her out of bed? That's really all she needs.
It's the toilet. That's all I thought it was. Ness believed me. That was the worst part. She was like, yeah, that sounds like the toilet too. Anyways.
See, the stories don't even have to do with championships, right? How about you, Emma? Can you think of one?
One of my favorite memories has been being able to play with Catherine.
Good. All righty. How about if you could give any piece of advice to incoming freshmen, what you've learned about college and the game, what advice would you give? So it might be something you've given to some of our freshmen for advice.
Caitlin's there. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm on mute.
Amanda, are you going? No, I can go.
Okay.
One piece of advice is doing the little things, like boxing out, rebounding, and just being consistent too with the little things.
Great.
I think it's like my advice would be that college is a mental game and time management helps in the sense that like getting over the obstacles on the court is mental and pushing yourself during lift is mental and studying for your tests and make sure you sleep and hydrate and all that. Like I think college is mental. I guess that would be my only advice.
Good advice. Just seeing what else we have here. Yeah, I think those couple of the questions were repeats, but anybody have any questions or want to say anything about the two girls?
I have a couple of questions. Well, one question specifically. Okay, I'm on the board at Hudson, and I'm always interested in what was the number one reason that you chose Hudson? Amanda, I know you're from New Hampshire, Merrimack, New Hampshire. I was in Amherst, New Hampshire for quite a few years and coached at Sahegan High School for quite a few years, and soccer, not basketball, but in soccer. And I'm always fascinated, why Hudson? I'm sure you had many other opportunities to go to other schools, but yet you chose Hudson. Could you perhaps expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, I think the reason I chose Hudson was obviously because the major option, I wanted to study criminal justice and psychology at the same time, but also it like felt like home. The first time I came here, and like I met the students and like the teachers and the faculty and like the housing situation. Everything just felt like home, just in a different state. I thought I was gonna be homesick for a while, but I got used to it real fast. So I think it's just how quick Hassan became home to me and how much I love the environment around me.
Great, thank you. How about you, Emma? I know you have a family connection. And now you're going to pass that on to your sister. And I understand there's another sister with the possibility of attending Hudson. Too bad but you couldn't all be there for the same year.
Yeah. One of the main reasons I chose Hudson was because it was close to home. And I really liked how small the campus was. And yeah, I guess that's it.
Thanks for those
Thank you.
questions, John. Anybody else? Yeah, Stan.
Hi, everybody, and thank you for inviting me on here. And I'm the class of 1970. I played baseball for Hassan, and it's nice to see how 50 or so, 60 years later, you have this wonderful opportunity that you played sports, you did your academics, and you're doing well. And Amanda, I want to talk to you for a minute, just because somebody said how great of a teammate you are. And about 6 years ago, I attended the 35th reunion of the 1980 Winter Olympic Miracle on Ice team. And I was at that game, and I've done some photography of that, and you can see it right here, I guess. And I was at that game. And then 6 years ago, they had this reunion, and I went up there for it, and the players got on stage. And Jim Craig got up on stage and he said this. He said, one player on our team never played a minute in the Olympics. Yet he was a tremendous teammate because when we practiced, he practiced like he was in the game. He never played 1 minute. And his name was Steve Janaszak. And this is Jim Craig acknowledging the fact of how Steve Janaszak, as a teammate, worked his butt off to make sure that the players were prepared to shoot the way they wanted to shoot in those games. And when your teammates talk to you about a teammate, it's teammates forever. And to the graduating students, you play sports for a competition and you play to compete. And I find that I'm 73 years old now. And for all these years, I'm still a competitor. And I don't let anything knock me on my butt. And if I do, I dust myself off, get in the corner, take a jump shot. And if I miss, I come down again. And I don't worry about how I missed the first time. I'm going to nail it the second time. And for you guys and ladies that have done so well, both academically and in your sports and your competition, you will be teammates forever. So I applaud you. And congratulations, and stay hungry for knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? Bada bing.
Bada bing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was thinking maybe Cassie or Vanessa, we kind of sometimes call them the three amigas, Cassie and Amanda and Vanessa. Last year, we kind of mixed up the way we sat on the bench. And they were always the three to my right. And those two were cheering on and, you know, always involved with what offense, defense, whether they were on the floor or they were on the bench. And they quite a little crew there. So I didn't know if, Ness, you want to chime in?
Sure. I was just gonna say that I've had like a really fun time playing with both of them these past 2 years. For both of them, I'm just gonna miss the energy that they both bring. I mean, they both in practice, they both play like it's a game, and I feel like that just makes everyone so much better. I mean, I really just never want to guard Emma because she just is so fast. Like it hurts me sometimes. And I love having Amanda on my team because she just always is telling me to bring the energy up, and she's just always the one that you can count on in the game, whether it's practice or an actual game. I mean, I'm excited that we get to finish this season out, but I'm definitely going to miss playing with both of them. So yeah, love you guys.
Cassie?
So I agree with everything Nessa said. One huge thing about Emma is she's always happy and jumping around at practice, always bringing a fun spirit, even when we're extremely competitive. Amanda's always keeping up the energy, clapping us on, no matter what's happening. And I just love them both. I've had a great time with them. Thank you, guys.
Anyone want to join in? And
Kissy, can I give my 2 cents? Kissy?
yes, Larry.
So, Larry Worcester, Kenzie, my daughter, played 4 years and got to play 2 years with these girls, and then coached them 1 year. And so I got to see a lot of games, and really Emma first, just coming in right from the get-go and being such a good ball handler and just kind of unflappable out there. I never really, if she was nervous, you could never really tell because she just went out and played so hard, and just her motor just never stopped. So it was a lot of fun watching her, and I was so happy that she was there to give another ball handler so Kenzie didn't have to do all the she was kind of interchangeable. She could play point guard, she could play shooting guard. So just really a lot of fun watching her play, and she just always has such a good positive attitude and personality. So a lot of fun watching her, and so congratulations, Emma. And then Amanda, I was at almost every game, my wife and I going and travel and everything. And I think Amanda's parents were at as many games as we were. They were just there all the time supporting her. And so that was amazing that, the trips that they would make. I mean, it was unbelievable. And she didn't get the minutes and to play a lot like some of the other girls, but you'd never know it because she was on the bench cheering her teammates on, and really, just a really, really good teammate.
Larry, we lost you a little bit.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, I was just saying that Amanda's such a good teammate. And Kenzie would say, like the rebounding, helping her and guarding her in practice and making her a better player and just making the team better. So really appreciate, Amanda, all the stuff you did for your teammates and fun, your work ethic. And I just have this memory down to Bowdoin, in that playoff game. And, we got behind there and Amanda went in and she just competed with those girls. She was bringing the ball up. Nobody could get it. They were a really, really good team, ranked, in the top 20 in the country. And she was just out there battling with those girls at the end of that game. And and I imagine, I didn't get to see the practices, but I can just imagine that's what she was like, in the practices. So just a lot of fun, watching the two girls play. And I wish it could have been a little different this year. So we could have seen some more games, and the fans, we can't come to any games this year, but anyway, congratulations, girls.
Thanks, Larry.
I'd like to say something. This is Paul, Amanda's dad. Scrolling through that picture and have her in number 5 in the town league, coaching her back in the day, brought back some memories. When she tore her ACL the summer of her going into her senior year, we thought we were all done playing basketball. So I'm really glad that we got connected and that she got a chance to run 4 more years, and we got to watch a really amazing team play together and support her. So I wanted to say thank you for that.
We've had a lot of fun, that's for sure.
I wanted to say some stuff about Amanda. So I had the privilege of playing with Amanda and growing up with her. She's my best friend's younger sister, who's in the screen right now next to Paul, who just talked. we played together growing up, but especially in high school. I was a senior, Amanda was a freshman, and I should have been her role model, but she still inspired me every day at practice to see her and to know that when I would get shafted with playtime, as well as when the same would happen to her, her spirits were always so positive. And I'm glad to hear that the same continued into college for her, because she is just the most down-to-earth person I've probably met in a long time. And one story that comes to mind when I think of Amanda is similar to what you just described with Bowdoin. She and I and our whole team, we were in the locker room and we were getting our behind kicked by Nashua North. And the coach said, I'm going to put the toughest of the tough out there. And she looked at me, looked at Moo, and she said, you guys are up. And we said, we finally got our chance. And we started to climb back into the game. And that is one of my favorite things that I've ever done with Amanda, was coming back against Nashua North.
Great. Great story, Sydney. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I want to say something for Moo as well, Amanda. So I'm her best friend. That was my sister that just talked. And we also had the privilege to grow up together and play, like, I can't even remember. We started playing together in like 3rd grade. And I can't think of anybody I know that has worked harder to get back on the court than Amanda. Like, she, as Sydney said, was also like shafted playing time, and she still came back and like worked harder than anyone I know. She's honestly such an inspiration to me. Like, I'm so glad I have her by my side every single day, and awesome teammate. Like, hands down, if you guys think she's an awesome teammate, imagine her as your best friend. Love you, Moo.
Thank you. This certainly is neat, because if we had our normal senior day, we wouldn't have heard all these stories. So in a way, this is kind of neat.
I just want to say that I wish we'd known her nickname Moo a lot sooner.
Yeah. Well, we.
Sorry,
I have something I'd like to
funny
say.
story about my nickname is,
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone remembers this.
I'm a
or
total
if-
outsider to this group, but
the
Coach
first
and I
day
think-
of freshman year, we sat in the
hold on
locker
one
room,
sec.
went over Coach's pet peeves, and then we went over like fun facts about ourselves or whatever. And me being Maine, like no one really knew I was there, and I was like, oh well, I'm 60% deaf, and everybody calls me Moo, and nobody reacted, and it never stuck. I guess I don't know. It was just one of those situations where I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. So now I get called Mandy, which is just as great, but still, that was one of the awkward situations.
New nickname. Dave, you wanted to speak?
Yeah, being a total outsider from this group from Florida, Coach and I have known each other for now a few years, and we're always looking for maybe a Florida kid that's willing to move up to Maine. So when I got familiar with the program, the first thing was obviously, what kind of talent, what kind of academics, but the most important part was the character of the players. And the two of you just answered the question who I have to look for, because both of you are character people. And after that, nothing else matters, because it's a lot better to win or even lose if you have to with character and quality kids. And congratulations to both of you.
Thanks, Dave. Well, if we've got another minute, if anyone wants to say anything, or we can wrap it up. All right. Well, really appreciate you all joining us tonight. These two are certainly worth celebrating. And, there's a lot of negative stuff in the world. So hearing all this positive information is really refreshing. And I'm very lucky as a coach that I've been able to coach these two.
I just like, we got, 2 or 3 more games. We've got MMA coming up in MMA Farmington. So we're not done, girls. We got to kick some butt against both those teams, and perhaps St. Joe's too.
Yes. Yes. Well, Well, great. Well, thank you, everybody. And hope you can watch us play on Saturday. I think the game's at 1, and it should be streamed on our site, so you'll get to see the girls play again. Oh, Frank, 1 o'clock? All right. All righty. Well, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For coming,
Thanks a
guys.
lot. Good luck,
Thank you,
ladies. Good
everyone.
luck.